There we go. Welcome, champions. My name is Shawn, and no, my name is not Shawn. My name is Margaret.
That's me.
This is
I'm Shawn. I'm Shawn.
And we are coming to you live from Codename Entertainment in beautiful Victoria, BC, Canada. Before we begin, I'd also like to thank D&D for hosting us on the official D&D Twitch channel. It is and always will be an honor to be here. Shout out as well to Erica, helping to co-produce and moderate the stream with us. Dylan is still on parental leave.
Congratulations to him, though.
Congratulations to him. So thanks for joining us. Let's start talking about you and support and everything C&E.
Yeah. Yes, Gar, we are all Shawn down here.
Yes, we are all
of us.
Shawn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so nerve-wracking being on stream.
So nerve-wracking, but also not really. Well,
you've done it a couple times now, right?
Yeah, I've done it a couple times, and like the first time I was absolutely terrified, which is why I just kept throwing codes at chat until so they wouldn't come after me.
Just take the free stuff and let me go.
Let me go. Please be nice.
Yeah.
Don't break out the pitchforks.
Yeah. It's my first day.
Yeah. Oh, Lauren's saying we have a Shawn for every reason.
Every season.
Every season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fall Shawn, winter Shawn, summer Shawn.
Shawn.
Yeah. Just different stages of shorts, really.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about you and what you do at Codename.
So I handle absolutely every support ticket.
Yes.
Unless I'm sick, then helpfully everyone else jumps in for a little bit. So I deal with the support tickets. I'm constantly perusing the Reddit, Discords, and just when I thought I was just when I got caught up in everything, Chris decided it's like, oh, now it's time to dump more plates on the Shawn. So now I'm doing all the reviews on iOS and Android and kind of responding to them and trying to figure out why people are leaving low reviews and then getting them to email us or try and fix it, right?
Yeah.
So he picked I just cleared out my tickets. I was like, oh,
perfect.
I'm like up to date now, and then
it's like you're ready.
And he's like, hey, here's a message.
But you've been doing great at it. Like, thank you. You've been here longer than me, but
it hasn't really been by much though.
Yeah, they let the two newest people take over the stream. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I got hired in like September. I think my first day was like the 16th or something.
Okay, so 2 months longer than me.
Yeah, not too far. Whoa.
Yeah. So, but you've been doing an awesome job. I know whenever anyone writes me that something's broken, or when I think something's broken, it's like, Shawn.
Yeah.
I think you recognize that now.
Yeah, it's like, I hear, Shawn, and then I go, guys. I turn to like Jacob, Peter, Mark, and David, like, what? This is broken. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Oh, thank you. My hat.
Yeah. Yes.
Critical Role represent. I am the C&E big critter fan here.
Yes, Shawn is here for all of our Critical Role needs. He can wrap all of C&E with how much he loves.
Oh man, so much.
Critical Role. So yeah.
It's quickly when I started watching it quickly became like my number 2 piece of just fandom overall. Okay. Yeah.
Well, then that begs the question: what's number 1?
Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, always will be. Yeah.
Always will be.
Yeah.
Nice. So Supply 215. This is the person you always ask questions to.
Yeah.
I think it makes us smile, and like we love you guys when you do this. When you say things like, "Oh, thank the support team," and I'm like,
support team. There's a team I don't know about. No.
Yeah, it's like usually C&E. Yeah. Of course, we are a very tightly knit team, and we can take over a lot of tasks for each other. But
yeah. I am generally will be the singular person replying to tickets most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
And Iltstein, at some point I'm going to figure out how to say your username.
Iltstein?
Iltstein? Who's your favorite character in the game, Shawn?
In Critical Role or Zelda? Critical Role.
Or in Idle Champions.
Or Idle Champions? Oh, man. Yeah. Idle Champions right now, I've been... it's kind of neat to hear the laughter from the wall. And Idle Champions, my favorite right now is probably I use Sentry in everything.
You use Sentry in everything?
It's like nice. I use Sentry and Isla in like every single formation I have.
We're gonna get that.
And I can't imagine not using the two of them right now. They work so well together. And I just got Killick, so now I'm kind of working around that Heroes of Eros synergy, and it's been pretty good. Ayla. It's Isla, Chris.
Isla. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing.
still under.
Yeah.
What am I? It's,
Okay, so let's talk. Is Miranda wants to know what hero bugs the most?
Bugs the most?
Yes.
Oh,
so
man,
who are we struggling with now?
For like, there's always a problem with Chroma's wall. Every time there's always a problem. But that's it's like, yeah, it's the problem with it. Not a whole lot. Who else? Well, obviously, there's been some issues with Havilar that have been that have passed to Jacob, and they've been pretty much fixed. We're just waiting to get everything put out. Who else? Who else is really bad? Yeah, those are the.
I remember
Krull had that really big problem when he got launched. That was like, oh my god, everything's hitting infinite. Yeah, but I think like ticket wise, I think Chroma is like my major like pain. she's one that tends up being like, the wall's broken, the wall disappeared, the wall's keeping people off the game. It's like, just help.
Oh, so as problems go, it's turtles all the way down. That is a nice reference.
Yeah.
I'm just going to type the code command because we're trying to switch a lot between. Oh no!
Didn't Clive change it to like code idle or something like that?
And then I changed it this morning.
But you changed it back,
and now that's not working.
Oh,
so that's fun. Maybe Erica can sort us out.
Yeah.
It's happy Grand Revel 3, everyone.
Happy Grand Revel 3.
Thanks for bearing with us as we are adjusting with switching out a couple of different streaming setups with some more shows being hosted on the CNE Twitch channel, which is awesome.
But
yeah.
Just the 2 shows right now, right? Or is it 3? Am I missing? No, 3, yeah.
3. We've got the Crusaders of the Lost Idol stream. We have this stream, and then we have
Mars on Wednesdays.
Host Mars' Guiding Hand.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're all Shawn here. Fits with this not a crowd.
That would have been a funny one.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that like that happens on stream, and that means I can't go make the code on stream.
Yeah.
Like,
be right back. Just run off and make a code really quick. Yeah.
So, we apologize for our technical difficulties, and we will continue. Okay. So, Keeper of Terrace asks if any plans for more feats.
Well, I don't think we're the people to answer that one, but as far as I know, we're always looking for new things.
Coming soon,
yeah.
TM.
Yeah, soon TM. Soon TM.
Yes. But we can't give any specifics on that at this time. But yes, coming soon. More feats coming soon, I think we can say.
What was the light behind me?
Oh, we moved that. Okay.
Oh. Do you want to... Here, How
about...
I'll shift it a bit.
We're just going to be temporarily here. You can shift that. You can... Nope, it's that one.
Okay.
That one.
Should I pull it this way? This way? Is it good? Better?
Let's find out.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
We're better.
Hey.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Hashtag blame Chris.
Hashtag praise Chris.
Hashtag praise Chris. He does a lot of good work. And gives me more work.
Okay. Which character has the worst synergy for your team?
Oh, for my team. Oh man.
Colonel Sanders, and 730.
I'm trying to think of like champions I don't use. For my team. I got Spurt. I haven't used Spurt yet though. So I haven't tried playing around with him yet. I never use Archon or Artemis so far. Mainly because they have a hard time like figuring out what they do. Like the usurp and observe thing is like still kind of losing me a little bit. I'm trying to think.
You didn't steal Dylan's Morgaine Artemis formation?
No, I don't use Morgaine either. I have like my setup is generally the sentry up front with Donaire, someone else. I don't remember. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember who else I use now. Zorbu. Obviously use Zorbu for main DPS.
We're somebody is commenting that obviously the worst energy is Delina.
Yeah. So my friend, I go Delina. I just copy Delina into every slot and then.
But we work for it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting working here and having like the undercurrent of you're expected to have idle champions running on your computer at all times.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, this is awesome, but the expectation that you're playing games at work is a bit like...
Yeah, it's something to get used to, right? Because like my previous job, I when I had met Eric in the airport, and he's like, "Hey, do you want a job?" And I was like, "Oh man, okay, here,
full story.
I'll go with it." Okay,
full story.
So my girlfriend and I were going to Gen Con, and we're sitting in the airport at the food area, eating breakfast, and like 5:30 in the morning, like half asleep. And Eric and his wife Mitra come in and sit down, and Eric's wearing like a D&D Pride shirt, and I was just looked over and was like, "Hey man, nice shirt. Like, how's it going?" And we just started talking, right? And I was like, "Oh yeah, I used to. My previous job was a support person for representatives in a call center. So I was telling him about my job, how much it's not the best right now. I'm trying to look for other things." And he's just like, "Yeah, so I'm the CEO of this company. Here's my card. Do you want a job?" Just like sat there like, yeah, of course, sure. He's okay, cool. Like once we're back, and wait till Gen Con's over, shoot me an email, and we'll set up an interview. And I was like, great. He's my flight's going. I gotta go by. And I was there with my girlfriend, and I was like, what the hell just happened? And like the entire rest of the trip was like, oh man, I gotta like set up my resume and like my cover letter. Like, oh my god, I have to like fix all this stuff. And like I'm just like, and my girlfriend's like, just deal with it more back. I was like, no, I gotta think about it now. Like this is just like like
but that's awesome.
Yeah,
because this is way much more like you're doing a similar job, but you're getting a lot more autonomy here, and you're doing like somewhere that's much more.
Obviously, yeah. The biggest difference is like previously I never really interacted with customers in my previous job. My job was to interact with the call center agents, so they'd call in and be like, yeah, I need help finding this bill or like making this cell phone plan work, and I was like, great, here's how to do it, or here's how to find the information. The only time I ever talked to customers was when they were really angry and they wanted to talk to a supervisor, and that was my job. That's my job as well. So I've heard everything in the book for every excuse as to why they can't pay their bill and why we should waive stuff. But
our players are generally nicer.
Oh, so much nicer. I see you, Chris.
So much nicer.
Yeah. It's a totally different like air. Like we're dealing with the players and towards the customers at a cell phone company. It's just so much nice. Like, I had to get used to it. And used to not being like so like no. I'm like, oh yeah, like yeah, sure. Well, yeah, I'm nice.
Give the things.
I'm able to be nice now and like blah blah blah. Like it's it's such a weight off my shoulders. That's and awesome. To not be upset like when I get home every day.
Yes. So obviously the mental health for you is much improved.
Oh.
And also the just if you're in like you have some serious nerd cred, which
I do my best.
Which we're gonna get into.
Yeah.
The fact to be able to work somewhere where that your like personal nerd cred is not something to be ashamed of.
I mean, like 3/4 of my interview was like, "What's your favorite game? What game are you playing right now?" And I remember like going into like a small tirade about like how like Skyward Sword really isn't the worst Zelda people say it is, and how it's actually like the storyline wise was really good, and just spent a good like half an hour just like venting about like Zelda and like all this stuff, and it was like I remember leaving and being like, what did I just do?
Yes.
Like oh no, like was that good? Did I do well? Right?
I spent half my interview talking about Brandon Sanderson novels, and I'm like, this is a really weird job interview, but I'm gonna keep rolling with it.
I have never read a Brandon Sanderson novel. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
What?
Yeah, my girlfriend has a bunch of them. It's been like I go through waves of wanting to read, and I just like every time I read, like my girlfriend will finish the series, she's like, you gotta read this. So I'm like, okay, so I'll go and read it, and I just haven't had that feeling to do with Brandon Sanderson yet. So
start with Mistborn.
Mistborn, okay. I have the Mistborn board game.
It is a good intro to Sanderson.
Okay.
And it's like, I personally love the Stormlight Archive.
Yeah.
But it is a bit intimidating to get into.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by intimidating?
I mean, like,
come on.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Start with the Way of Kings.
I read.
Start with the Way of Kings.
What was it? I can't remember the name of it.
But it's
Name of the Wind.
Oh yeah.
I read that book in 3 or 4 days. Mm-hmm. Because my girlfriend had read it months ago, and she had been bugging me to read it. And I was like, yeah, I'll get to it. And then we went to Gen Con 2018, and we saw Patrick Rothfuss there live, and he did a bunch of like questions, and like he read off his like princess books, his children's books, and I remember being like, this guy is so funny and he's great. Like I'm gonna read his book. So I actually brought it with me. So on the plane back, I read a big portion of it, and the moment we got home, all I did for the next couple of days was just like read this book, and I was like, why did I wait? Like I'm so stupid for waiting for reading this book. So good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a tangent. Yeah. That was great.
The book's nerd cred, right? I gotta prove it.
Nerd cred.
Yeah.
It's very much part of the interview process here. What is your nerd cred?
Yeah.
Christopher M287 has a support ticket
submission.
That is very sweet.
Aw.
My issue is that I want to say hi to everyone in the chat and make each person feel special because they are.
Oh, thank you, Christopher M.
Thank you. That is.
We are all special.
Awesome.
Every ticket's special, even if it's the same ticket I've gotten 10 times in a day.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And we are very thankful for such a welcoming and friendly players and community to join in to as the newbies. So on that, do you want to talk a little bit about like what helps you in a support ticket submission?
Yeah, of course. So the ideal support ticket, if it was to be perfect every single time,
would be no support ticket.
Sure, obviously, yes.
No.
Obviously, no bugs, but they wouldn't have a job,
so
right? So I kind of like tickets in that regard. If there was like a video showing what was going on, and then a detailed breakdown of exactly what was happening in the video, perfect. So it's like I can see it happening, and you're saying like this is happening because of this and this and this, and I go great, and then I can send it off to the devs and they can look into, right? The tickets that I dislike the most are the ones that like this is broken, fix it. Because that gives me no context as to what's going on, maybe who was in your formation, what you were doing, what area you were on, and anything like that. And sometimes, we work certain hours. So if you make a ticket at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I don't get to it till the morning, and you're probably long gone from that issue into maybe a couple new adventures. So it makes it like almost impossible for me to really figure out what's going on at that moment when I get back in, right? So
yes.
Yeah, so
Shawn doesn't work weekends, guys.
Yeah, so as much detail as you can, like what adventure you're in, who was in your formation, anything odd leading up to it. You think, if you have screenshots, great. Video, great.
Yes.
Just as much detail as you can put in that says more than just this is broken, fix it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like we obviously always want to fix our broken things.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But sometimes it can be like, spot the bug. Oh, those two champions share the same slot, so shouldn't be there together.
Exactly, yeah. Or like somehow this duplicated, and if you figure out how to duplicate it or duplicate a champion in a slot, let me know, tell us, and then I can send it to the devs and be like, hey guys, this is the exact breakdown of what happened, and it makes it their job easier to fix.
Yes.
Right? So.
Looks like Mars was at.
Oh, Mars was at Gen Con. I wasn't working there then, working here yet. So, I was at Gen Con 2019. My girlfriend.
Fateful meeting with Eric, or is that Gen Con?
That was this Gen Con. Yeah, the most recent one.
Yeah.
So we. My girlfriend likes to cosplay quite a bit. Mm-hmm. So in tandem, I cosplay a little bit. So as people have seen, my Discord photo is me as Pumat Soul, because my girlfriend and I are really big Critical Role fans. Mm-hmm. So we have me, her, and my other friend Jacob all as we all do a 3-man Pumat group. So it's super fun. When we were at Emerald City Comic Con, we did the Pumat group, and the Critical Role was actually doing like a live stream with Sci-Fi there, and they were doing a quick like reading of the upcoming animation. So we got there 3 hours early. And we sat like near the front row, and we sat down and we just waited. We went through all this stuff. We had no idea what was going on, and just waited for Critical Role. And then, highlight of the moment was when they all come on stage, and Matt Mercer just points at us and goes, "Oh my god!" Right, and like points us out, and was like, "You guys look great." And so I was like, "Oh my god, you say hi to me, right?" And then later on, he's like talking about the script, and he's like, "I can't focus on these awesome Pumats sitting there," and like I was like, "Oh my god, I'm freaking out." Yeah.
And so you had your fanboy moment.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also for the chat, the hint for your secret codes is that it is part of Shawn's nerd cred.
Yeah.
So.
If you can guess.
Critical Role assorted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, yeah. Senpai noticed this. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. And like the weirdest part too is like when he pointed at us, like the camera that was on then turned and zoomed in on us. So I'm sitting there with like my fake nose on, my glasses like sitting out here in my nose, and I'm like, oh, I can barely see. Like, oh hey, like, oh, it was fantastic.
Okay. So on that note, LC wants to know why at Chaotic Good Monk for your.
Chaotic Good Monk was the first character I ever played in D&D. Was a Chaotic Good Monk. That was the plan on it. That lasted 2 sessions, I think. But I liked it, and
Nice.
plus my grandfather and I have done a lot of martial arts growing up. So my grandfather made made it super far. I think he ended up being like a very high Dan black belt. I didn't get that far, but so I really associate with monks, so it just fit really well.
Very good. And then is Chaotic Good the alignment you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not
I can
evil.
see it. You're not
I'm
evil.
I'm not a very neutral person.
You're not evil.
Yeah. I think I am. Like, oh, I'm so mean.
No, Shawn is like a giant teddy bear.
Oh yeah.
Or perhaps a giant pumat.
A giant pumat, yeah.
Yeah.
A giant cowman.
Okay. That's awesome. Okay, it looks like we have lots more questions, so we should get around to them. Are we planning on increasing feat slots, or is the synergy planned around just 2?
I mean, that'd be pretty cool if we did increase more.
I don't think we are planning on increasing them, but
Yeah,
I am not sure.
Definitely a Justin question.
That is a Justin question, and if you ask that next week in the Q&A, I might have an answer for you on our Reddit Q&A or here. I'm sorry, I don't know the answer.
Yeah.
I will find it. I know that's not satisfying as a response, but that's what I can give. DDAM17, any more plans for Gembot familiars? Yes, but when we have more spaces for them, they're not right away.
Soon TM.
Soon TM in the longer sense of soon.
Yeah. Or you can do TM by doing being Alt 0153 on the keyboard.
Handy. I don't think they want to see my question doc though.
Yeah.
It's basically just like a modified version of the chat.
Yeah. There you go. Twitch Mythil.
Thank you, Twitch Mythil. It would be nice to have some other 12 slot champs that were as viable to use in comparison to Zorbu. Really want to use Archon, but I can't just rationalize it when Zorbu is much more powerful. Yeah.
I mean, I think that maybe it boils down to just like characters you really want to use. Like obviously, if you're going to keep wanting to push like your furthest wall ever, and that's all you want to do in runs, then yeah, I think Zorba's the way to go. But like, I think the entire point of the game is to just experience new formations with different champions you maybe don't know about or haven't used before. So I think like, playing around with Archon it should be a fun thing to do. Maybe if you want to clear like earlier variants and then save Zorbu for like the harder ones, would be a good idea. Yeah.
Zorbu farming.
Yeah, Zorbu farming. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Colette has a Shawn question. If you could add any hero from any source, who would it be? And if you could add a familiar, what would it be?
Well, if I had to pick from any source, it would obviously be Critical Role, because I'm a huge fan. As to who I would pick, there's so many good ones. We don't have a gunslinger in the game, so I think Percy would be a really cool fit.
Okay.
Yeah. You're the only person with guns in the game. Although would that change
without gunpowder?
Would that change the rating on the game if we had a kid with guns?
Potentially.
Yeah. Weird. If I had a familiar, what would it be?
Yeah.
Oh man. If it could be like anything, I'd probably pick Navi from. Actually, no. Sorry, I take that back. It'd be Tattle from Majora's Mask.
Okay. I want the cuddly beholder.
Yeah. That Khalil Beholder would be pretty cool too. Yeah.
Okay. And Mars wants to know who's your favorite C&E original.
C&E original. I like Warden. Warden's pretty cool. I like the Warforged, like the whole axe stuck in the arm and just the whole story behind them. Them. It's pretty good.
I think we're pretty Warden's very much the team MVP.
Yeah.
But
To be fair, I still haven't memorized who's all in what yet, so part of me is like, I don't really know who all like the senior originals are.
Yeah, we've got one coming out soon.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
On the sooner side of soon TM.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's our wild offer? Ooh, what do we got?
Vivi 86 wants to know the wild offer.
Was that Drizzt? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Nice. Gold supply. Oh,
Ooh.
it's supply chest. 7 pieces. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Tungate pieces are good. The supply chests are like.
Well, with the
new Tungate.
new time gates,
Oh,
that's
so nice.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Sprinkle. Yeah. Garwa Sprinkle's dead. we all know it to be true.
So sad.
Yeah. What about Professor Thaddeus, huh? No one remembers Thaddeus.
Axis of Anarchy asks C&E Chris, when am I going to get you to meet you IRL? I've met 2 people from C&E thus far. I don't know. C&E Chris doesn't travel much.
Yeah, Chris just hides in his hole here and just makes stuff.
Yeah, and lets us know when things are visible on our stream, and then is like, oh no, I'm micromanaging, and I'm like, no, that was a problem. Thank you for fixing the problem.
Like, Chris, you need to fix this apostrophe. It's not working properly. That dang apostrophe.
Oh. Okay. Axis of. And then Sarah Mushy wants to know, how are we supposed to find secret combinations? Surely there must be some rules or hints. I am sorry, I messed up the code combo command. Because one I know has been found. And
So did they find one of them already?
Yep.
Oh,
they are related to Critical Role.
Yeah. Which one did you guys find? If it's the one I probably think it is. Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is how I think you should start sending off tickets.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe just.
I know. I've kind of fallen into like a flow with cheers at the end.
Cheers.
That's only because Justin just said like, oh, just end it with cheers. And I just stuck with it. All right. Echo
624. Is there plans for a Lokath character coming?
Are those the elephant people? Maybe.
You guys are testing our nerd cred, and then sometimes we fail. I don't think we have.
No, those are the fish people.
The fish people? No. Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah,
I know that.
I think not in the near future, but I think from what I've heard is that the C&E originals are generally races that aren't represented quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's definitely possible in the future.
Yes. Everything's possible in the future. Yeah. But no, that is true, and I can say that for our latest C&E original, it is a race that we don't already have in the game. I can say that.
Yeah.
That's not that spoilers. Giant Dwarf likes to think. I like to think my tickets are good. It's been nice to have a way to attach screenshot snips directly to the ticket.
Yeah, that would be good. I'm not too sure what our rules are about our attaching stuff directly to the ticket. I know that the easiest things are just to email us with the screenshots, or my preference is just a link. So you've got image or link, printer screen link, just any sort of image hosting site. Just put it on there, send me the link, and then we're good to go. Yeah. Although there was one ticket that we had an issue with where someone's offline progress hasn't working properly, and then the person sent a screenshot of the email in with their screenshot of the offline progress showing they had gotten like 600 or something, like 300 or something crawl chests. And I was waiting for that screenshot to came in before I told anybody, and I didn't realize it had come in. So all I hear from like Peter and David are like, "Is this screenshot real? Did they get that many chests?" I was like, no, it was just a visual thing. But I've been waiting for that, so I'm glad they got sent in.
Yes.
So just like hearing them be like, "We have a heart attack" in the background was like, all right, that was worth it. I'm glad I waited to tell anybody on that one.
And Twitch Mothril just said that I confirmed that there are going to be fish people. I did not confirm that there are going to be fish people.
No.
I just had to look up to make sure that I knew what the fish people were called.
Yeah.
So
What
no.
are the other people called? I don't remember.
Huh?
So I don't remember what the elephant people are called. I know Nick played one when we did our Extra Life stream. Can't think of the name of it. Oh, Loxodon. Yeah, that's it.
Loxodon. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And I know you tease me, but I
Leave
have
the poor
made
girl
a
alone.
No, I know it's fine. It's just I made a mistake once with a date, and no one could make me feel as worse as I did.
Aw.
So yeah. Because if people use up their resources asking on our information and then it's wrong or things change really quickly, I feel really, really bad. I am a giant softie on the inside, and so is Shawn. It's actually kind of hilarious.
No, I'm hard on the inside.
No.
I'm super tough.
You are super tough, but you're a giant softie on the inside. As Miranda asks, any soon TM date for the next Evergreen? No dates. No dates. Everything I just said about no dates.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Ooh. Dean wants to know, how long have you played D&D, Shawn?
Honestly, not that long. I got into it pretty late. It's probably only been like, I want to say 5 years now. I used to work at McDonald's when I was a teenager, and we had some friends that we wanted to start playing, so we went out and bought a fourth edition starter pack, but then we just couldn't find anybody to play with, right? And nobody knew how to play either, right?
Fourth edition too?
Yeah, fourth edition.
Okay.
Yeah, so no one knew how to. None of us knew how to play, so none of us knew the rules, didn't have to DM or do anything. So I just have like a fourth edition starter pack at home that's just like sitting around, and I think I still have like the DM screen for it.
Do we want to raffle it off?
I mean, maybe. And then later on at the job I just left, I started playing there with some friends that expressed interest. So we did like a homebrew. That's where the Chaotic Good Monk came from. And then that fell through like most D&D games do. And then I started yeah. Rest in peace. And then I started one day at work I was just browsing YouTube because it was super quiet. I had nothing to do, so I was browsing. Yeah, I know, right? Call center, not a lot of work in that summer, which was great.
Time to lean, time to clean.
Yeah, it's a call center. I don't clean anything. So I just found this I was like D&D because I wanted to get into it again. And I just found Critical Role episode 1. I was like, what is this? Like, who is Matt Mercer and Liam O'Brien and these people? So I Googled them. I was like, oh, cool. They're voice actors. Okay, let's watch it. And then just like hooked. I think I got through like 20 episodes at work over the summer just because it was so quiet. So I'd have like my earpiece in for my job, and I'd watch YouTube, and then call it come in. I'd pause it, take the call, finish it, go back to watching, and then I turned into like me watching at work to me watching at home. My girlfriend was doing cosplay work, and she's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "Oh, it's a D&D stream. It's these voice actors playing D&D shit. That's stupid." And I was like, "All right, well, then don't watch it then. That's fine." And I kept watching it, and every once in a while I'd look over at her, and she'd be watching, and she'd start watching, and she's like, "This is pretty cool. We need to start over from the beginning." And I was like, "No! You realize how long this is?"
Yeah, especially like Critical Role, I feel has a very high barrier to entry for that reason.
4-hour episodes.
For that reason.
It's 115 episodes in the first season. It's more content than all of The Simpsons. So it's a lot of watching. I think even campaign 2 now is at 94, 93, 92, somewhere in that section. So they're already catching up, but they're at the point essentially where Stream 1 started.
Right.
Right? Because they started around level 9, level 10, and that's kind of where they are right now in campaign 2. So
Solid.
yeah, it's a lot of content. Yeah.
Ooh. TMWB is loving how this game has so much support.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And thanks to the rest of CNA.
And everyone else in the room. Yeah.
Because really this can't.
Specifically us.
No!
No, I'm just kidding.
Not how it works. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's really nice to work for such a tight-knit and supportive.
Yeah. It's kind of cool that the CEO sits 2 desks away from me.
Yeah.
Like literally under 10 feet away from me. When with the previous companies, I see the guy when he came to do big announcements that ruined the entire company pretty much.
Yeah.
Right? Or things were changing, so that's when he would show up, and you get videos of him being like, "We just gotta work hard and blah blah blah." It's like, yeah, okay.
Here it's like when when you start to get sass from the owners, that's when you know that you're like you're starting to fit in.
Yeah.
It's like if you're starting to get sassed on our company Mattermost from Justin, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I've been
accepted. Yeah. I've passed the 3-month mark.
for now. It's true though.
Yeah. How was it? I remember during our when we had our first like the kind of the one-on-ones, like the review for the year. I'd only been here like 3 months, right? So like I don't even think at that point. And they're like, at the end of the 3 months, you got to roll to see if you keep your job. Oh no! Let me go buy a loaded D20 really quick.
Oh no! I think that's the one thing that like would put you in the bad books for Eric.
Eric.
Everything like Eric's like no.
Yeah,
all dice need to be
perfectly
fair.
balanced. Because we were talking about the pixel dice.
Yes.
And they're like, it's not perfectly balanced yet, but we're working on it.
It's like
and
not perfectly
and
balanced.
Like,
no,
not at my table.
Not in my house. Not in my
like,
house.
Yeah. It's like that's fair. I get it. But what if it's balanced bad, right? And you say, but like every number you get is bad, right?
But no, you could kill characters like that.
Save versus job, yeah. Make a job save.
Okay. Mars wants to know if the Codename staff themselves are now champions. Who do you choose as DPS, tank, gold, healing, and support?
Well, I am obviously the tank.
No, I'm the tank.
Oh yeah. I guess I'm support. Who's healing? I think Chris.
Who has first aid?
Yeah, he was first aid here. Yeah, I have first aid from McDonald's like when I was like 18. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you know who healing is? Faith.
Faith.
Yeah.
Yes.
Faith is healing. Yeah.
Love how we've just appropriated
Chris's dog.
Chris's dog
Yeah.
as not the same Chris as Blame Chris, by the way.
Chris R. Yeah.
Chris R's dog as a member of Codename.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's here every Thursday. It's great. Thursdays are the best day here. Yeah.
The best.
Stream, Faith, Critical Role, the nachos tonight. It's great.
Gold. I don't know.
It's marketing. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say the
Sure.
marketing are
Sure.
the marketing are gold champions.
Okay.
Tank.
Devs.
And
Devs. Yeah. Or but also DPS.
No, DPS would be
artists?
founders and owner.
Founders and owner.
Yeah.
Okay. But the artists.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
See, it'd be much easier to be able to go through the staff roster and identify okay, so this person would play a druid, this person would play a
yeah.
But I don't know, it's hard.
Yeah. I feel bad for leaving the artists out. I feel like
You can't leave the artists out. Look at the game.
Yeah, we would have no game without them.
It's like, are they our DPS?
They pump stuff out.
Yeah.
Like the stuff they put out, there's so much. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And
the founders can be the patrons.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. We found it.
Got it.
Yeah. That's a long-winded answer.
Yeah. It was a hard work on that one, man.
Axis of Anarchy would like to know what he needs to do to lure Chris out of his hidey hole. We have Origins here. Any chance of a Wild Shawn sighting?
Where is here?
Where do you want us to go?
Is Origins in Vancouver?
Where do you want to send us?
Or is Origins in the States?
I
feel like I've heard the name before. I can't place where it is.
I know that Chris can be lured out by very nice old fashions.
Columbus. By very nice old fashions, really?
Yes.
Oh.
He likes old fashions. So.
Columbus, Ohio. Oh.
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, that's across the border, man. That's far.
I mean, everything's far from where we are.
Yeah.
Go for CNE Sport.
Where everybody knows your name. Wait, wrong cheers.
Cheers. Something wants to know. This might be focusing this too much on Critical Role, but if you could somehow guest on the show, what character would you play?
I'd play a heart attack because I would die. Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough question. I'd probably I think it would be a lot of discussing with Matt Mercer about that. What almost like he needs to be.
It's like, what do you want me to be?
Yeah, what do you guys what do you think would fit in what they're doing right now? Because a lot of it depends if they're doing a lot of if they're in a lot of city stuff, maybe probably play a rogue, from the forest, ranger, I think.
Ranger?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you seem to be liking rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had this idea for like a Tabaxi ranger.
Tabaxi ranger? Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. It'd be cool. Ooh, Mage Pie would like to know, can we get a counter for Grandma's spike shell akin to Krell's plague stacks?
I mean, somebody can pass along for sure, yeah.
We will definitely pass that feedback on.
Yeah.
Because marketing and support
Walk your Tabaxi
do
ranger.
not make these decisions by
Howdy.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Cool. Pretty cool, though. Ooh, question. Is that a Celeste skin in slot 2? Yes, it is.
Oh, it's the healer?
It's the healer
Yeah.
of Toril.
It's the extra life one, right?
Extra life
Yeah.
skin. And also probably if I had to cosplay a character from Idle Champions, it would be healer of Toril.
It'd be Celeste? Nice.
Celeste. Yeah.
Celeste is the skin I purchase normally. Yeah. You got for extra life, so.
It's for extra life.
Yeah.
Great cause. And it's cool looking
Yeah.
skin.
I think if I had to cosplay from Idle Champions, it'd probably be Tyrell.
Tyrell?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got to
But,
the Furbolg, man.
yeah. But
I have all the stuff for it for the most part.
it's like, I got really excited. I was like, do you have a pantomime bear suit? Please bring the pantomime bear suit to the office. That'd be cool.
I don't know. Yeah, cause we have a convention coming up here in Victoria in the next couple weeks, and they have their theme is like delinquency. So my girlfriend and I she's doing a delinquent Ghastly cosplay, and we're trying to figure out what to do with me to do a delinquent Gengar. So we're thinking about making almost like a big full Gengar bodysuit. Yeah, that's going big, and we have 3 weeks. I think.
You have 3 weeks?
No, 2 weeks. 21st. Another 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Crunch cam. Yeah. The issue is I don't do the cosplay work. I just put on the cosplay. So and she does a lot of she's I'm not good with that kind of stuff. So she's all good with the sewing and
the crafting
all the
and
crafting
everything?
and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uber Hasu has basically no nerd cred, but knows nothing about D&D, but I'm really enjoying the game as a new player.
Well, welcome.
Well, welcome. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that this gets you nerd cred, because it's kind of nerdy. So
Your nerd cred's gotta start somewhere, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Come join us. Welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know anything, really barely anything about D&D, and I know I've spent, at this point, with probably thousands of hours or hundreds of thousand hours watching D&D. So that's how I learned how to play the game, right? So you gotta start you pick something somewhere and then just roll with it.
And it's kind of nice that it's becoming more mainstream now.
Oh yeah.
Now that you can admit that what you're doing on Tuesday night is going to go play D&D as opposed to before, where it's do I say this out loud?
Yeah. I like stuff.
It's I can't. I've got a thing that night.
Yeah. I'm busy. In the basement with friends.
With friends.
Yeah.
That aren't you. No. Because you'll judge me. But now it's oh yeah, no, everyone plays
I'm playing D&D. Oh, really? I'm playing D&D that night too. Yeah. What are you playing? Yeah.
Okay, Twitch Mithril. I'll ask a question for you, Shawn. Which new Wildemount subclass are you most interested in playing? And also, which would you like to see as a champion?
Oh, man. I haven't looked too much in the subclasses too much yet. Mainly because I don't want to spoil it too much stuff. I did watch a couple of the videos that Todd? Yeah, Todd and Matt did. So I've watched a bit, but I'm trying not to commit to memory until I get the book, which I have pre-ordered. So I'm just kind of waiting. Anything Dunamandic, I'm really excited for. When Matt started introducing Dunamancy into the game, I thought that was amazing. Just the idea of time magic and creating possibilities and stuff like that. It just seems really, really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. We're winning. What's the chance on Idle Champions dice set? As in, are they fair dice, or do you...
I think it means a full D20, D6, D10, D12 set. We have a lot of D6s.
We have a lot of D6s,
Yeah.
and they are fair standard D6s. You don't understand how much Eric would kill anyone for making
If
like
they were unbalanced,
unbalanced
Yeah.
D6s, especially with idle champions. No, that would not fly.
Yeah.
That would not fly.
Yeah. I mean, a full dice set would be pretty cool.
It would be cool.
With, like the iris on
Yeah.
for the you know.
I think there used to be some, like, I heard rumors that there were like D8s for previous boxes or something. But
Before our time.
An
age long past.
It's an age long past. Last season on CNE.
Oh, Klaus said no D8s.
No.
Are we out of
no
D8s or
D8s?
have there been no D8s?
Axes of Anarchy needs Idle Champions D6s. Are you coming to PAX East? Because we will have them at PAX East.
Yeah. Is it coloring sheet? You get a
Yep, color sheet. Get a D6.
It's a good deal,
Yep,
man.
it's a good deal.
You can take a break too, like
Yeah.
nothing like as a seasoned con goer for quite a couple of years now. Nothing beats just finding a nice spot to sit down and just relax for a second.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
It was, yeah. Like, we've been working the booth by like.
Oh hey, Dylan.
Sorry.
We only ever made D6s. Okay, cool.
Dylan. You're.
You have a child.
You have a child.
Get off the stream.
Okay, so those rumors were false.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we'll ever raffle them off on stream, that depends how guilty I feel, because I get sad.
Sleep. Oh.
Well, yeah. Oh yay! Glad the baby is sleeping well. So
Yeah.
we're very excited. We haven't talked to Dylan because we love Dylan. We do not want Dylan to check his email.
Yeah, he's been excommunicado until he's back.
It's like, I don't want to talk to Dylan because I don't want him to have to switch into like work brain. So
Yeah.
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 Very
He needs to
exciting.
get all the sleep he can now.
Yes.
Right.
It's like, baby's asleep, you sleep. That's how
Yeah.
it works, right? Ooh, when are we getting new patrons? In the future. Sorry, Nocturne 614. We have plans for another patron, but it's still being conceptualized, so
Yeah.
please don't expect it anytime soon. When we have details to share on that, I will be delighted to share them with you.
Do you mean spoil?
A spoil.
I'm sorry. Stop picking on you. I'm sorry.
It's like, you spoil too little, you spoil too much.
There's no
So,
fine.
like,
There's a fine line. There's a fine line.
Fine line. So as soon as we have more on that, we will be.
Yeah.
We are like being able to announce that something's coming after like seeing it being conceptualized and done and tested and everything is super exciting. So as soon as we can share,
Yeah.
I will be screaming it from the rooftops. The proverbial rooftops.
Have you done any patron stuff yet?
No.
Do you have them unlocked?
I just
Okay.
I now have them unlocked, so there's a bit of a misconception but with CNE accounts.
Yeah.
It's like when we start at 0 with everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Like we don't
Yeah.
get like as part of the interview process. It's like
Yeah.
you start playing Idle Champions, and in your first weeks, it's like
I mean, I downloaded Idle Champions in the airport.
yeah,
Because I was
It's
like, I need to learn this game if I'm gonna get hired here.
Likewise,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I'm applying to this company.
Yeah.
This is their biggest game. Ergo, I should start playing the game before the interview.
Yeah.
But your account doesn't automatically get unlocked everything when you start.
Yeah.
It's more when you start taking on more responsibility. It's like, wait, if you haven't done this yet, you need to be able to do this. To
Yeah.
check
I guess it also
references on
depends like
stuff.
what you do in the company too. Like
Yeah.
You know, like Dylan streams all the time, so I think
Yeah.
his need for that to have the game open and knowledgeable, right? It's very big. You know, Clive doesn't do a lot of the streaming. I think he might have
Yeah.
beforehand, but I think like he's got a lot of stuff on his plate. Maybe doesn't need to be playing Idle Champions all the time. I need to know it because I have tickets about questions about the math,
Yeah.
formations, the whole shebang. So
Oh,
I've been learning as I go. And I've got to cram people like Gar and Mars and have like
Yeah.
years of experience. And I
Yes.
got to cram that into like months.
Likewise.
Which is funny because it's something I'm actually very used to from previous jobs. Is like coming into a place where everybody knows more than me and having to like crunch to like get to figure it all out. Yeah.
No, it's and like for me with like the Reddit Q&As, it's like
Yeah.
I need to be able to go and check and be like, oh, okay.
Exactly, yeah,
Or
yeah.
for part of it, a little bit with the graphics for
Yeah.
like for the GEs, it's like
Yeah.
if we have a graphic going out and being like, this is the GE for the weekend, I need to check to see what it is and then go and build it.
Yeah. I've done some like upgrades to my account here and there. But I've done it like my thought process has always been like, if I were to pay for something in this game, like I'm only going to apply that to it, right? So like, I got a couple familiars. You know, I've bought chests for like Sentry and Ayla and just a couple other people, Zorbu. That's been like the mindset is like if I was as a regular player would buy something, that is what I'll put into the game for myself. I'm not just gonna like dump everything.
No, like for me right now, I've been doing Havalar free plays because I would really like to get full epic on Havalar before the Grand Revel ends. But it's like
Luck. It's hard.
It's hard. I'm missing 2 purples.
Wow, really? That's really good.
So okay. Yeah, and part of that's like, sure, on one hand, like I did dump a bunch of bounty contracts earlier so I can do.
Yeah, honestly, it's get a 50 reset. Get a 50 reset, right?
50 reset, and
maybe you're like Gar who gets like gold chest.
Yeah.
I don't remember who I was doing last event, but it was just like silver, and I was doing the Cthulhu.
I have some. Okay, so I'll open the silver one first because
no shiny.
Slightly OCD like that. Yeah. Come on. No, I'm missing the fancy dress.
Keep going.
Missing the fancy dress.
Drum roll.
No.
No. Oh, green. Right. You're getting there. You're almost at your...
Soon. TM.
Oh, your pretty timer's almost there. You have a couple more.
So I have a couple more. So, but yeah, it's stuff that like, we're not going to...
1,500 gold chests, no big deal. Yeah.
Well, I spent contract just before Zorbu event. You fool. Well, okay. So part of before Dylan left, he's like, you can't stream on my account. So here's a bunch of supply chests.
Pump up your account, yeah.
Pump up my account. So like, I could open the 1,500 gold chests I have and get more, but I don't like doing that because that kind of takes a lot of the fun out of the game.
Yeah.
And I.
So if I wanted to, I could just copy Gar's account and then boom, now it's on mine, and then I have all the same stuff he does. But there's no fun to it.
And that's not how we started. And I have my own account separately now that I'm not sharing the username of, that I can do it like again from scratch because for me that's a lot of the fun of the game. Yeah. But
a lot of the difficult time was like trying to find formations that worked and me having to understand them. I remember for the longest time I had Calliope in the very top of the Torm formation, and I realized like that's not how she works. Like, that's her buff just provides a shield though, and not like her actual like damage buff was not working for me at all. So when I started moving things around a bit, I was like, oh, this is how you play the game. This is it. Okay, I get it.
Riri 86. Will we ever see Havalar and Farida's father? No current plans.
Yeah. I haven't read those books. I think I have Vial of Ashes. Is one of them?
I'm starting Brimstone Angels this weekend. I've got like this much left in my current book. So this is just keep rolling. That
Ashes one was actually on sale at Chapters before they shut down and moved. So I was like, oh yeah, this looks cool. I'll buy it. I was like, and then and it's on my bookshelf. It's like on the stack that's there. I'm like, I'll get to it eventually. And
nice.
Yeah.
Giant Dwarf question. What am I to do with all of these Twitch channel points? We don't know yet.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Well, we got like the partner stuff and just last week, right?
Yeah. So we are now officially partner status, which is awesome. And we will OS, and we'll want to be do something cool, but we need a moment.
Yeah, a lot of planning that goes into what we want to do to make the stream super fun.
Oh yay! We got the Nightbot working again.
Hey, Nightbot! Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you, Erica. Good job.
Thank you very much, Erica.
A round of applause for Erica.
Yes. I think for both of us, trying to start working here without Erica.
Oh
my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the best thing is like just like having coming in and just getting all the support from everybody.
Yes.
That's like who just like you messed up, they're like it's fine.
What?
Just like
This.
here's for future stuff, right?
This is how you do
And
this.
like
This is how you do
part of me always
this.
kind of felt bad because like every time I get tickets, I'm like, hey Peter, hey Peter, hey Peter, hey Peter. Like
Or
where it's
that.
like, hey Justin, hey Mark, like just like throwing out like question after question of like, how does this information work? How does this do? What does this do? And like my first months were just nonstop questions about how does USERP work? And now now to observe it and just like nonstop questions about formations and the champions. And I was like, I hope I'm not bugging anybody.
Yeah.
And I know I wasn't, but like in the back of my head, I was like, I should know these things already. But it's a lot of like learning, right? So.
My first solo Reddit Q&A was when Krull had just come out with some slight bugs. Dylan and Clive were in content creator meetings.
Oh, yeah.
Which was great for them. So I was like, okay, I'm doing this. And Idle Champions channel. But I also felt bad because it's like the reason why no one else is doing this is because they're currently actively fixing Krull. And people are like, are you going to fix Krull? And I'm like, we're working on it right now. That's why I'm here, not someone else.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Everyone's busy doing the job that they need to fix Krull.
So we're sorry. But yeah.
Yeah. Krull is in every formation for me too right now. He's too good to not have.
And I really like his Krampus skin.
Yeah.
But,
I think I have that permanent set up for him now. I haven't changed it back yet.
No, I have feelings about Christmas decorations going down by January 6th.
Yeah, same here.
And then so.
I'm a very bah humbug person. I'm not a big Christmas fan.
But,
my girlfriend loves Christmas.
But you're keeping the Krampus Krull.
Yeah, I just think it's cool. It just looks metal. That's all.
Okay.
The big horns coming out.
Yeah, but it's Christmas. It'll come out like after American Thanksgiving.
It's evil Christmas though. It's Krampus.
But it'll come out after American Thanksgiving or first Advent, whichever comes first.
Yeah.
And then it goes away on Epiphany.
I'm a very December 1st day of the month.
And this is
nothing
why
more, nothing less.
It's like people say you're like, oh, you totally have a chaotic alignment, and I'm like, also not. TMWB asks if have y'all tried the D&D style Warhammer game? The book is like $100, but it's so fun.
$100. Wait, 100 USD? That's like $1 million Canadian.
It's just that bad. But.
It's like like 130. I guess 130 something. Yeah.
I personally haven't.
I didn't know there was one. I tried playing Warhammer once with a friend, but he it was super biased. He gave me a goblin army where he had like a space marine army.
Oh.
So he just just wiped the floor with me.
That's not awesome.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, this game's fun, and I just went home.
Maybe when we hit our year anniversaries, we can start looking at our games allowance. Oh yeah. That's the thing. That's awesome things about CNE.
Yeah.
Is once we've been there for
a year, you get an allowance to spend on
we
stuff.
get a small allowance to spend on games.
Yeah,
and it's
or game related
stuff, which is really freaking cool, and I can't wait to hit 12 months.
I know, come on, September.
Come on, November. So
yeah,
props to the owners.
Yeah,
and for
they're very supportive in helping us become bigger nerds than normal.
Yes.
Yeah. And to kind of go with that, we do have also another allowance helps us for development,
professional development.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So we want you to be better and play games.
Better and play games. Yes. And it's really nurture your inner nerd here.
So what if you got a class to get better at a game? Which one would that fall under?
You could make an argument for both, says marketing.
Yeah. You could split it in the middle, or I maybe not going to use all my professional development ones, so I'll take out of that instead of the game fund. League of Legends class 101.
Ooh, okay. That idea. See, Mario, any updates on PS4 issues?
I have your save. It's all there. We're the track to get those bugs and the lag and all that stuff fixed is a long one. It's something we are actively working on at any given moment. So I can't give you an exact time frame on this patch it'll be fixed, but it's something that we are looking at right now.
So yes, that's that. Jaddy Cero Who do I have to compliment a lot to get 2 of the PAX dice since I cannot make it to PAX 2 family situations? Technically myself or Dexter or Eric or Alexis. So, well, we'll see. Twitch special regarding coloring sheets. I seem to remember them being posted on cne.com on the media tab. Maybe you mentioned that. Can't find them anywhere. Someone asked for them recently. They were there. They're now not there. We're currently trying to figure out how we want to organize them and make sure we have all of our ducks in a line to release them formally. But there was a Erica posted it on the Discord a while back, and Clive replied to a tweet with a Google Drive of them. Mm-hmm. So if you're looking for some, at me temporarily, but we're looking at a more cohesive release of them because. Yeah.
Color tweet's cool.
Christopher, it does not work that, you compliment me and I send you dice.
You have really nice elbows. Please send dice.
No, that's not how that works. I will maybe do another raffle for dice because as much as I would love to receive, a bunch of messages about how wonderful I am in exchange for dice, that's just not happening. We don't have that many dice.
Pretty sure that's illegal in some states.
Yes. So.
No, it's never.
I think
artistic stuff. Never been good at it.
Yeah.
When it comes to like drawing and coloring, no.
Not my forte.
As far as I'm concerned, the artists work magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally
I don't get it.
magic.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like watching Alexis do the caricatures at PAX, just like
crazy. Yeah.
Like maybe.
A lot of talent and hard work that goes into that. Like
it's like you should if you haven't had one done yet, you should see if you can convince
Alexis. Yeah.
It's like maybe a warm up run.
Yeah.
But back onto the dice subject, I think that next week I will do a raffle for some more dice because I am a giant softie.
Free dice is always good.
Giant.
Are you a dice?
softie.
Are you a dice goblin? I'm a dice goblin.
I picked up a really sweet set of level up dice at PAX South, and they are gorgeous, and I love them. And this is a very dangerous rabbit hole. Yeah,
yeah. When I first started playing D&D, I bought like a bag of holding set of dice that was like $20 and came with like 10 sets in it. So I have this like big hefty bag, and then like I've gotten a bunch of Critical Role lives. So I've got a bunch of free dice from there. I keep buying dice from Critical Role. I keep buying like metal dice when I go to conventions, like.
So with this, you have to be DMing because if you have that many.
Oh yeah, I do DM. Yeah, I have a home game I'm DMing for Descent into Avernus. Yeah.
VB86 asks if there's any way we could add a merch tab in the shop tab.
Like a merch tab in game.
We do have stuff on for fans by fans.
Yep.
But we're at the end of the day we make a digital product, not merch.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother world that we're not quite sure how we're going to get there or if we're going to get there and rules and laws. So right now we're limited to the for fans by fans site and the swag that we release at conventions.
Yep.
So if you're at conventions, namely PAX East coming soon, stop by, say hi, color a sheet, get a dice.
Yeah. Color a sheet, get a dice.
Claveraxo. Yeah, Claveraxo. I'm going to go with that.
Calaverax, yeah.
There's an O.
That's a zero. That's a zero.
Yeah, but do I pronounce the zero?
No.
Do I pronounce the zero?
Calaverax zero.
Claverax zero. Yeah. Will Codename Entertainment be at PAX Australia? Not until October, so we do not know yet.
Forget the cube to Australia.
The cube didn't survive going to Texas. It's not going to survive the seas.
Yeah.
Not that I am aware of.
Yeah.
But things may change. But no.
That's a lot of travel there.
That's a lot of travel.
Yeah.
So signs point to no. Oh, maybe we should start answering everything like a magic 8-ball.
Yeah. When are the patrons coming? I don't know.
No.
There you go. There's the answer. Critical role characters. I don't know.
No.
Hey, ask again.
We're in, it'd be so nice to have one of those artist streams again someday, where they show the process of creating a character. Though I assume they're mighty busy. They are mighty busy.
So busy.
But I think it could be really cool to grab one of the artists for a stream, especially while Dylan's gone. Yeah. And before we return you to your usual Dylan programming. Maybe Kat, because she does a lot of the equipment and showing her process and talking about like how she makes the varying levels of the equipment would be really cool. If you want to see how sort of Kat's drawing process and her style, I would highly recommend checking out the Crusader stream, which is on Fridays at 10 a.m. PST on this channel.
Right in the morning.
Right in the morning. Or in the afternoon for like a lot of the rest of the world.
Yeah. The only time zone is Pacific Standard Time.
Or as it's
CNE time.
CNE time.
Yeah.
I love that CNE time's a thing. This is like all.
We're a time zone now.
Yeah.
Whoa. Wait. Do we abide by daylight savings time?
Yeah, we will. It will have to be like, so right now we're on CNE Standard Time, and in a month we'll be on CNE
DT.
Yeah, CNE DT. Ragnat, I'm sad that based on the name of this episode, the
Hidden Justice and Technical Support. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a nod to Sean's
passion for critical role
instead. But with CNE Shawn joining on stream and also talking a bit about support, I just, having also worked some support, and the first question being, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If I don't get like a detailed explanation in like my tickets, my first answer is, well, did you reset your game yet?
It's like,
and followed by, have you reinstalled your game yet?
Could you please ensure that you're on the latest update?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 100 different ways to say that nicely. Did you update? No? Please update your game.
Surimashi, an in-game game for making formations would be awesome. Yeah?
An in-game game for making formations. Oh. So like a game to make formations to test out later on in the game?
Isn't
that what the game is?
No. Or, well, I don't know.
It'd be kind of neat. Like a test area?
A test area, more like.
Yeah. But I mean, you can reality, like what I do for a lot of my testings, I jump into Mad Wizard. And I'll test stuff in there. Yeah. Like if it's like, Havlar's imp is doing this thing, I'll like, Mad Wizard. Grandma's wall is broken. Mad Wizard.
TNWB. Question, what kind of knowledge do you need to have to work at CNE?
It depends what you want to do.
Really, yeah. Like, obviously, Shawn and I are not going to be devs.
Yeah, nope.
We're also not going to be artists.
Nope.
Shawn has support skills. I have some marketing skills.
I've worked customer service for like most of my working career at this point.
Yeah.
And then the support job I worked at is honestly, it's a lot different than what this is. But it still kind of boils down to like roughly the same thing of like helping people find answers and fixing problems. So
I think it's more here how you show the process of your thinking and like, are you adaptable? Because in a lot of ways, people can be, with the exception of if you don't have the skills for the right thing, that's not happening. But you can be taught how to do a lot of things.
Fit is a really big thing too here.
And fit is a really major thing.
Yeah. If you show up and you go, I've never heard of D&D, I don't play video games.
And it's like,
what's that? Whoa, maybe it's the wrong job.
Culture fit is really important here.
Yeah.
And also, like, not only in terms of your nerd cred, but how you fit in with as how you are as a person.
Yeah. A lot of people here play sports, and I don't play sports.
Yet.
Or run.
Yet.
No, there's no yet. I'm a couch potato.
Okay.
Well, I have Critical Role to watch. I have to sit on my couch.
How about you write sassy things on fluorescent banners and then cheer us on for like everyone who's doing the 10K in April.
If you don't succeed, you're fired.
Run like you've got an epic speed pod on.
Yeah. The beholder's behind you.
So there's a 10-kilometer race in Victoria coming up in April. That's sort of a big one here, and a lot of the companies going to be running together as a team. We'll be known as the Idle Runners, which is awesome. I think
Erica's got it back.
Yeah. Next year we might go for Auto Progress On for our team name.
Auto Progress On, that's good. Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would say I'm running in my heart with you guys, but I'm really not.
I mean, like, fluorescent signs and cheering is, Adventures with Dad asks, any place we can see features being requested/worked on.
You can look into Justin's brain, maybe.
Justin's brain is a great place to look, I'm sure.
That's why I'm swimming with a lot of stuff in there.
I would have a lot less questions, or maybe more questions.
I read that code wrong. I thought it was Burgeport. So I was like, what is Burgeport? So,
No.
Bug reports.
But we do, as part of our blog, we do have a dev section for where we're going to be releasing features, and our Idle Champions in 2020 one from the end of last year sort of outlines the roadmap for what we're going to
so excited for that stuff. Like
working. Sorry. Yeah. That's about that. And then for what has happened, it would be the change logs, which we do try to keep accurate, but we are human.
Twitch Myth will know. That's not how you enter the raffle.
A question asked a million times, but any advice for new players just getting into Idle Champs? Any champions we should work towards first?
Hey, we're new players, so we're the best people to ask.
Yeah. But also, it's worth saying that straight up joining the Discord and the subreddit both have a great community, and there's a lot of guys there. Garwar's guides on the subreddit are great for new players.
Mars's visual aids. Really handy.
And Cylia's guides for like rating of the champions. Like as soon as she releases them, like the entire company is like, okay, stop. We need to read her
it's
review.
Yeah, like the review comes out, and like immediately after, it's like someone like, okay, 7 out of 10. Like we nailed it this time. Like, we're good. Yeah.
So in case you're wondering, Cylia, we love your guides. We await them eagerly whenever we release a new champion.
Yeah. So definitely like going to the Discord, like going into the formations section and just like asking questions. Posting who you got. There's also a Steam community page. I think it's called Chugsworth Formations. It's a bit more high level stuff, but it's for like your kind of optimal stuff that gets updated pretty regularly. At least for as far as I know, I use it every once in a while, it's helped me build better formations. So, but I think a lot of it is just trial and error. Keep playing. Remember that the game is about incremental progress.
Yes.
And you're not gonna jump up right away, right? So you're always gonna do a little bit better than you did before.
And one of those things is like there are certain champions that are favored in the meta currently, but that can change really quickly.
That's a Chugsworth guide.
Yeah.
Thanks, Erica.
Like Tyrell in bear form makes a fabulous tank.
Yeah, which is weird because I tried using Tyrell and I didn't mind it because but my ultimate cooldown is like 2.5 minutes still.
Right.
It's not the minute that Gar's was or anything like that, or any of the high level players are.
Right.
So I still use Sentry. Sentry's still my main tank.
Yeah, and like Nayeli makes a really decent tank when you're starting out too.
Oh yeah.
So
I use Nayeli for God knows how long.
Yeah, and then Jarl Axel as DPS when you're first starting out, and then when you sign up for the newsletter, you can throw in Hitch, which will boost your gold find because he's another rogue. So that's great.
Yeah, I think my main DPS for the longest time was Jim. So I think I started and got Jim during that event.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what this new character. Okay, hey, you're really good DPS. So I just used Jim for the longest time, and then I got Zorbu, and then progression happened.
Everything changed. Everything changed when the Fire
Nation attacked. Yeah.
Do you like Avatar?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and Clay Mask is asking us to spell the weekend buffs in GE.
No, we will.
Yes. It's too late, John. It's gonna be happening. So this weekend the buffs will be Nayeli, Halaya P, Caddy Bree, Paulton, and Archon.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's a lie.
No. Uh-oh.
This weekend. Uh-oh. This weekend it's going to be Cthulhu, Regis, Spurt, Minsk, and Makos with
Cut the mic.
with the GE is going to be Regis.
Regis is slot 4. Yeah.
Regis is slot 4. Okay, you're spoiling everything.
Yeah.
Yep. So
That's 2 weeks you've gotten now. Which means you don't get it next week. So you better remember it now.
we'll see you the next week for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too nice. See? I'm evil.
Yeah, no, giant teddy bear.
Yeah.
Okay, it's funny.
I keep trying. I'll keep trying.
We found out that we both grew up in Victoria, and we went to rival high schools.
Oh, yeah.
So the
You're Oak Bay, right?
No. Reynolds.
Reynolds. Oh, right, yeah.
Currently, I take the rivalry more seriously.
Yeah. I've been in high school a long time.
Same.
Yeah.
But we're like, oh, okay. So your rugby team, my rugby team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did rugby in middle school. I didn't do a lot of sports in high school. Yeah. I was on the basketball team and the rugby team in middle school.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't do a lot of sports in middle school, but I was on the field hockey team and girls rugby team in high school.
Yeah, we had a field hockey team in Esquimalt.
It was mostly us against the private schools.
Private schools, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Mork BN. Wants to know about a D20 familiar.
What if it like rolled every time it clicked every couple seconds?
I don't control these things, but I like it and I want it.
I see this idea that like, every time every like couple seconds it rolls, and what you roll depends on will affect the click.
Ooh, but that sounds cool,
Yeah.
but it also sounds like that
It's
was
a lot of work.
frustrating for a familiar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I like it.
So imagine you roll 20, like activates like a fire breath potion for like 5 seconds, and then it rolls off. Mm-hmm. Kind of cool.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Sleepy J 555. 5.
Any plans for VR? Ooh. Would you get like a top-down view of the champions?
Are you in the formation?
Or are you in the formation? Yeah.
Because that sounds frightening.
It feels like I feel like it'd be more like a god look down. Like you're kind of like up at an angle, and you're like, I pick you up and I place you down, and I pick you up and I place you up.
I don't know.
Yeah. Like when the monsters come, you can like punch them. I was like, you're clicking.
Oh.
I definitely don't think.
I don't think we don't have any plans.
Yeah.
We're now just musing about how it would work, but we have no plans.
Oh yeah.
That we're aware of.
Yeah.
Garcia's artwork. Is there going to be a null in the team for Idol Champions?
I mean, like we said before, whenever we do CNE originals, we try to make champions that are races that aren't used very often.
But
so I don't think there's one in the works right now.
Don't think there's one in the works right now that I know of.
Yeah.
You need to look into Justin or Chris's brain for spoilers.
Yeah.
Delete Shift B. Questions. Any plans for Respect to change characters' specialization? Well, you can use the potion.
Yeah, and the reset potion you can change the specializations for the full characters. So like, you have something like Morgane. If you have all 3, you use a respect potion, and you can then choose all 3.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think we have any
There's
plans
no
beyond
changes for that
beyond the potions of specialization. So
no, I don't think so. No.
Okay. Daza 287.
Yeah.
No. Hi Shawn. Thank you again for your quick responses, but I still have issues.
Yeah, if you still have any issues, you can make another ticket. I get a lot of tickets every day, so I'm sorry I don't quite remember exactly what your issue is specifically. So you gotta make another ticket. The best thing you can do as well is when the issue is happening, just kind of leave your game, close your game, leave it as is, make a ticket, and then that way I can save your game state and then pass it on to the devs for them to actually look into. That makes things a lot easier, yeah. So I think Peter said that last week with offline progress.
Yeah.
It's like, if I had a chance to save your game state to our dev server, like it makes it a lot easier for them to look into what's going on. So, yeah.
Thank you. And thank you for your patience with us.
These guys work so hard all the time. Like, I don't know how often I'm like, hey, Jacob, like, Kong broke on this. Hey, Jacob, hey, Peter, hey, Peter.
And it's like, oh, I fixed that over the weekend. And I'm like,
yeah.
Didn't think we worked weekends.
Yeah. Yeah, he self-fixed a couple things over the weekend when he was supposed to be in on a trip to Vancouver. And it's like, why are you working on stuff? It's great that you did, thank you, but
but
it's your weekend, my dude. Yeah.
Oh, Grower. Shawn, my cup holder on my computer broke. Is it covered by my warranty?
Did you buy the extended warranty? Because that would have been $39.99.
It was voided by you putting something in the cup holder.
Yeah. You didn't read the terms of service.
Yeah.
Only cups of certain sizes can fit in that cup holder.
Ooh, King Macris Havilar is my most geared champion now. 4 epics. Woo, 3-week player. Love her and love you guys too. Keep it good. Oh, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Props on your Havilar.
Yeah.
That's
I don't even
awesome.
think my Havilar has 4 epics on it yet. On it yet. Yeah.
I'm missing 2. I want the pretty dress.
Yeah.
I want the pretty dress. I mean, I have nothing in common with Havilar at all.
Yeah. You're not a tiefling.
That you know.
Trick question. It's my DVD drive, not a cup holder. Oh no.
Oh no.
You have a DVD drive on your computer still? How old is your computer, guys?
Don't judge other. No computer shaming. It's not okay. Not because Apple decided to start taking off things of things.
No, they made a cheese grater. Did you see the video of someone actually grating cheese on an Apple computer?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it doesn't work very well, surprisingly.
Oh, there's a lot to unpack there. Moving on. HVAC question. Can we get away to level perks in batches, such as holding down Control Shift or Alt? Perks.
Oh, you mean for like the patron screen? It's feedback we've gotten before. We definitely pass along again,
Yeah,
for sure.
For sure. And like we do actually pass on this feedback, and is read. Like, we're not going to send out one of the devs for Q&As or to get these feedback, just because their time is better spent developing.
Oh yeah.
So
we pretty much collect the feedback and pass it along, and then however that fits into the schedule is when things can get changed.
Yeah. Ooh, Kalia just got her pretty dress from the stream test.
Oh, nice. Yay.
Pretty dress. Oh, TMWB asks how our day's been.
It's been good. Today's been good. It's been a little. This morning I was like all super nervous, like, oh my god, am I gonna be on stream? Oh my god, yeah. Mom, look, I'm on TV. Yeah. It's been good. It's been a very, very simple, easy day today. Couple tickets, couple emails,
Yeah.
some new reviews to go over. So.
No, I know what you mean. But it's like okay, streaming.
Yeah.
It's the thing. But then I feel like once you get into it for about a half hour, it's
this is. I think once I got past like the 15-minute hump, and I was like, all right, we're good. Let's go.
We're talking to the internet, but we're also just talking.
Oh yeah.
My day's been pretty good. I rode my bike here in the rain, so I was worried that like my mascara was going to be like completely streaming down my eyes.
Oh god, are you crying? No, it's just raining.
Nope, it's raining. It's like actually put on mascara today, and then it was like, no, should I have?
Should I put on mascara today?
But no, it was fine. It's been good. I was almost late, but then it wasn't late in time. So that's I'm trying to, punctuality is a thing for me.
Do you live far?
No.
Okay.
I was just. I have this theory that the closer you live to where you work,
the longer it takes you to get there.
Not the longer it takes you to get there, the more likely you are to be a little bit late because you don't give the buffer that you should.
Yeah.
And
I have to leave at the latest by 9:10 because it takes me about 15-20 minutes to get here, depending. So I walk to work every day too. So.
I'm about the same. I just I run a lot, so I find walking is not my favorite way to travel.
Did Gar get it?
I find it. Yep.
Oh, he did it.
So
hey, good job, Gar.
Yep. Modify memory for the critical role secret.
Oh, it wasn't you. Who did it?
Oh no, it wasn't you.
Oh.
Someone else got the critical road. Oh.
Someone said Gar, but I might have missed it.
Oh. Yok Sailor in Discord.
Oh, good job.
Good job.
Hey.
Good job. Yeah.
That moment,
See, I can give actual hints that aren't telling you the code. I said there's going to be 2 codes, and there's going to be something about critical role.
Yeah. That moment. Oh man. I had like an hour long, like not an hour long, like a pretty long discussion with my girlfriend after that moment happened about like if that fits in with like the top moments of the entire show kind of thing. And
Those are big things.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to spoil anything.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
Something 215 wants to know if rugby is more popular than football in Canada.
I think so.
Definitely in the West.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, I'd say...
Yeah, we don't have any, like, football team. Like, we have, like...
Mount
like little...
Jug has a football team.
They do?
I think so.
I know there's, like, football leagues and stuff for, like the Renegades?
Yeah.
I think it's something
but
like that.
typically...
But they're outside of the school system.
Yeah. Typically here, your school is more likely to have a rugby team.
Yeah,
than
like rugby, basketball, soccer.
Over field hockey.
Field hockey for the rich people.
Well,
You said private schools.
The private schools
Yeah.
have a lot, but also it's just we in Europe, field hockey is like a lot of men and women play it, but here it's mostly like a women's sport, which is weird.
Yeah, Manitoba is football,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I can see that being more the East Coast.
So, well, Manitoba is technically the middle, and technically also the West, because
Yeah.
Ontario.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you consider Ontario over East? Is that?
Well,
To be fair though, everybody's east from us.
everybody's east from us.
Yeah.
And the thing is like I count Western Canada as Manitoba over. Like geographically, the center is in Manitoba.
Okay.
But population-wise, if we start going by population density,
man, yeah.
then we need to push the center like somewhere into Ontario.
Yeah. Well, yeah, East Coast is 100% where most of our population is.
Yeah. So.
Which is amazing when you consider like California has more of a population than all of our entire country.
Yeah. Also Poland. And it's kind of like
really?
Yeah. They have the same population as their entire country, but they're like
It's a lot smaller.
a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Like Canada. Nobody lives here except us.
Yeah.
Daza287 asks, Shawn, about Critical Role, how long do you think it'll take for the Hag to figure it out and chase down the Mighty Nine?
I mean, by the way the spell works, maybe never.
Maybe never.
Because that person very much believes that's what happened. So that's how it works.
Ooh. And
Yeah, and spoilers.
Spoilers.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep it light. Try to keep it light.
Supply 215 question. If you can make a champion who is designed to pair with another champion, who would it be for? Such as Krull or
Ooh.
Howler? Like, lore-wise or game mechanic-wise?
It's one thing I actually haven't thought about yet is like if I were to make a character in this game, like what kind of abilities would it have and things like that.
Yeah, well, I started to think about it in terms of like if I had to add a champion now, which slot would they go in? And then I got really stressed out.
Because whatever you pick is wrong. Yeah.
So then I stopped thinking about those things and let the people, Justin, Chris, think about those things.
Yeah.
Those are their headaches.
Yeah. Bye, Calavera. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I haven't tried thinking about it yet, just to figure out. I don't know who I would want to pair it with, though. Maybe someone to pair with Warden would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm more into like. Again, this is superficial, but if I can make cool skins for champions, like I really want to see Gene Simmons Calliope now.
Gene Simmons Calliope.
That sounds
It looks
awesome.
like the long tongue. Like, That is a really good idea. I like that. Quick, call Gene Simmons. Get him on the phone.
Giant Dwarf question. Any chance we could get a way to save brick state so it's a bit less hassle to re-up my challenge accepted at the beginning of every week?
I think that would be cool. I think that an easy thing too is just to have that alt click, or unlock all of it. That's a lot of work though.
We will definitely pass on that
Yeah.
feedback. So thank you for bringing it to us because this is
This is the place.
This is the place. This is the time. We are the accessible people.
Yeah.
Cows flying. Why are the numbers so high but the level so low? Harder dungeon.
Or like damage and stuff.
Damage. I don't think I haven't leveled in a while. Would be one of those.
You're short some familiars too.
Yeah. I can put on some more familiars. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Now I need to.
Here it goes.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
You have to trader, man.
Okay. Where am I? We'll do this one.
Yeah, each big spot network. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like here I am trying to read it, and Sean's like, "No, pick this one, pick that one, pick this one, pick that one."
Crawl trader is the way to go.
Oh, Oh, but also pilfer when you.
Yeah, well, pilfer for gold farming.
Yeah, and for a while, I had the best.
Don't worry, I'm just judging your decisions.
Yeah, yeah, that's not intimidating at all for your for me.
Hello, Mr. Veteran. How are you today?
Doing? With guides and stuff that I actually read before my interview. And
Oh, you read his guides for the interview?
yeah, I read Celia's, Mars's, and Gower's guides like during my interview process. I'm like, okay, need to figure this out.
I didn't go that deep. When the second half of my interview was the interview process was like a test to like answer questions.
Oh yeah.
I remember I spent like 3 hours going over like it was like 4 questions. And I was like, I gotta make sure all the information is right. So I was on like the Gamepedia page. And just like spent a lot of time like reading through there, trying to figure out what champion did what, and like trying to match it all together in this thing that was due like that morning.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like for me, I also had a written test, and it was like, okay, they were asking us some things about specific gameplay, and I'm like, okay, figuring this out because, if I'm not gonna do a mock answer, I'm gonna go in and do the actual research.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out what these champions do and then answer appropriately. I added some like
That's why we were hired.
Maybe. I know I added some like stuff above it. It was like I'm not 100% sure about this process because I'm obviously new to the game, and then would then give my answer below. And I think I added like a couple extra points. Like if this was the answer, like I think a lot of my tickets were also about like the voice of the company,
right?
Because that's something I didn't know until we started working here, right? So I had to figure out like what kind of voice and kind of thought they put into these kind of things. So
what degree of formality?
Yeah. There's a really good balance between like friendship and like separation, right? It's like, well, I want to be friends with the community, but also the point like there is like a dividing line, right?
Like I'm sure you have a Twitch account. I have a Twitch account that we will not share our actual names for because we need to. Yeah. You will know us as C&E Shawn and C&E Margaret because we're. Yeah.
Yeah, try to keep life and work separate, right?
OG17 question, are more saved formation slots on the way? Would be handy with patrons, offline, etc.
That would be cool.
Soon TM. Which, I think something's in the works, but please don't quote me on that. And no dates.
There's a lot of things being worked on that, and I don't even know what's going on. A lot of new stuff.
You mean you don't pay attention in the stand-ups when the devs are speaking?
Kind of blank over while I'm reading my notes and like what to report on bugs.
I'm like, what's going on? What are you working on? What are you working on?
Yeah.
Zeke 640. Shawn, do you read the glitches, bugs channels in Discord, or is it better just to open support tickets for bugs we find?
Both. I do read the glitches and bugs on the Discord channels. A lot of the times, what I do is if I go in there and I see stuff, I usually already have a ticket for it, so I don't respond to it. I guess I could like be in the emotes and like thumbs up like I got it kind of thing. But definitely, I would prefer if people made tickets. That way I have it attached to the account that's having the problem, things like that. One thing that would not help is somebody making a ticket for somebody else. Right? That's not something that I would ever want for someone else to do. Like if for some reason like if you're a console player and you can't get in the game, shoot us an email, idlechampions@codenameentertainment.com. That way, and then with your information, that way I can pull up your account. Having someone else make a ticket for you does not help me in the slightest, because that means that account is not the one that's having the issue. So.
And then we look at it and we get confused.
Yeah. Email if you can't make a ticket, email us. I get to those as quick as I can. So.
Alias to pair with Dragonberry, and we can modernize her look for if we were going to pair off a champion.
Alias. Is that someone from the Dragonberry book? Just Dragonberry,
yeah. Yeah, I think I know who we're talking about. Yeah. It's
wow, 80s.
Super 80s.
Wow, look at Dragonbait in the back there too.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. That would be super 80s.
Yeah.
We could modernize the look. Maybe, but
I feel like that's kind of like one downfall of coming into D&D so late, in like my years and just like in D&D in general. It's like there's so much lore behind the scenes that like to go back and like read all the books about everybody, it would take such a long time.
If you read Dragonlance and not Forgotten Realms, and now
Yeah.
you're like, okay,
Or you did Neverwinter or things like that. Like I never played the Neverwinter games. I never played Baldur's Gate or anything like that.
Trail.
Yeah, Oregon Trail. Yeah, I was not a PC gamer for a very long time.
Yeah. No. Tomkins2244. My favorite hero is Neris, but I can never find a party that works with her.
Oh,
So sad.
Neris is the cleric in Slot 12, right? If I'm not. Yeah.
She's got like the metal look.
Oh yeah. The kiss skin.
Maybe we should just need no. So
It wouldn't be a change.
No. Yeah.
Confirmations still like Neris.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like. I just feel like Neris can go fit well with anybody who does a lot of damage. So anybody that's not obviously can't be Zorby, which kind of sucks. Probably be good with like a Archon. Archon used to bring a bunch of stuff, and then or even Artemis.
Yeah.
Hell, go Delina, go for it.
Yeah. Yesterday on
didn't Mars unlock it? Yeah.
I did got almost unlocked Dragon Bait using Delina DPS.
Oh, so close.
Got to 350 with it, but
couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
We
love you for
Mars,
trying.
Yeah. Kudos,
we love
man.
you for trying.
Kudos for trying. You're a brave man.
Page 5 question: can we get a Calabi skin of Brian Posen as a member of KISS?
Brian Posen? Oh, isn't he the fashion dude?
Oh.
My girlfriend watches a lot of like and I think Brian Posen's like big in the fashion world. Yeah. Unless I'm completely misunderstanding who this is. No, completely wrong person. Who is I'm thinking of? My girlfriend watches a lot of Project Runway. And I feel like there's someone with that.
So you watch a lot of Project Runway?
Yeah, so in turn I watch a lot of Project Runway.
Yeah, he's the streamer who does Calliope.
Who else am I thinking of? I think it's someone else with the last name Posen. But I think he's one of the judges. He's basically a fashion icon, yeah.
Basically a fashion icon, an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach Posen, thank you. That's it.
That's one of the scariest things about being on stream is like, oh, there's going to be a hole in my nerd cred somewhere, and it's going to be public for everyone to see. This thing I don't know.
And now it's Shawn watches Project Runway.
Okay, that's not bad though.
It's not too bad.
There's nothing wrong with watching Project Runway.
Yeah.
This is like last week, Peter admitted he watches Cheer.
Oh, that was so weird.
You admit you watch Project Runway.
Okay, I don't watch it. I because my girlfriend watched it. And I'm in the room on my phone.
No. You watch it.
Yeah. Okay. I watch it.
What's the most embarrassing pop song that you'll admit to liking on stream?
Oh, everything Spice Girls.
Oh, fun.
I won't. I won't hide that. Everything Spice Girls.
Everything Spice Girls. Okay.
When the Spice Girls was popular back in the day, I watched I had like their VHS, like Spice World.
Yes.
I watched that movie quite a bit.
Yes. Yeah. Back when scrunchies were in the first time, the last time. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
That's good. Yeah.
You have a framed picture of yourself.
Oh.
On your desk.
With Chad Kroeger.
With Chad Kroeger.
Yeah. So that's not actually Chad Kroeger.
Okay.
It is so I went on vacation at my previous job, and when I came back, okay. So actually, preface to that, whenever we left computers unlocked at work, people would just do something with them. So either be like flipping screens or like changing the background. So I came back to Nickelback as my background as my screensaver and my lock screen. I thought that was funny, and I was like, I'm gonna prove them wrong that this doesn't bother me. And I didn't. I never changed it. Yeah. So for the remaining like year of me working there, I my background was the whole Nickelback. So then I went on vacation, came back, and they had like made like that photo, got it framed. They had made this like fake signature from Chad Kroeger, like the whole Nickelback experience. So when I was quitting, I was like, I'm bringing this photograph with me because I love the people I work with back at my previous job.
Nice. So
I kept it to remember me, and then I put it beside Chris R. And he's like, turn that away from me right now. He's like, I don't want to look at that ever again. Then when we did the shuffle, he's like, thank God.
The practical joke at my previous company was if you left your computer unlocked, people would go onto their equivalent of Mattermost
Oh, yeah.
in the public common general channel,
Yeah.
that you were bringing cake the next day.
Ah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
going here and seeing no one lock their screens, it was just like,
Yeah, the fear is there. Yeah,
Fear.
there was a lot of David Hasselhoff, a lot of beach pictures of the kid in the speedo, like
oh,
Yeah.
no, ours were.
you like minimize everything. It's just Hasselhoff. I'm like, whoa.
No. Ours was like very much, yeah.
But did they bring cake?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
If you got caught not locking your screen,
Good.
it meant that you brought cake.
Yeah. Dave swapped Justin's mouse for a mouse and a brick of resin. Wow.
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
That is pro skills.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 Below asks, when will we get a slot 1 female champion? Soon. DM.
Yeah.
Soon. Question 58. Dragon Blade 997. Not sure if you're allowed to say, but the Q&A say that there is a CNE original and a Monsters champion coming. Are these the same champion or 2 separate ones? Same champion. Ooh. I'm stoked, but I'm always stoked with like things coming out. It's one of those things that's like, it's hard. It's like I can't not be excited about things that are exciting that we're going to release to the community. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
One of the things I'm still getting used to is just the rate of release here.
Yes.
Is that things change, like, at my,
So
my previous
fast.
job, things changed quite, like, we're changed on them, like, every couple of months, right? So, like, my job would be, like, new plans or new things would happen quite often. Now, it's just, like, every couple of weeks, there's something new coming out. And I have to, like, oh, God, and I have to, like, get that figured out, know it fully, and it's like, whoa!
All right. We're being asked, and I'm pulling up a reference picture so we don't
God.
forget anyone.
Okay.
Which champion? Okay, Mage Pie wants to know which champions in game would you cast as each of the Spice Girls?
Okay, Calliope needs to be Ginger Spice.
Oh, okay, but I thought Ayla was going to be Ginger Spice.
Oh, that too. I'm good with Ayla being Ginger Spice.
Okay, I'm going to go with
Who's posh? Blanya?
Melania's pretty posh.
What about Black Viper in her skin?
Okay, yeah, Black Viper in the dance in the dress skin, definitely posh.
Okay.
I would go
Project Runway's the code. No.
Baby Spice. I want to say like Calliope, just with the blonde and the blue and the. We're not feeling.
What
that.
champion screams I'm baby though? Like, yeah. Spurt.
11 days.
Yeah, Spurt is Baby Spice. 11 days. How long do kobolds live for? 11 days. Ooh, Evelyn Baby Spice. Yeah. Azaka Scary Spice. Okay, yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Who are we missing? That's it. Posh, baby,
Me?
Ginger, Sporty.
Sporty Spice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Sporty Spice.
Is there actually a Scary Spice? Oh, yeah, Scary. Yeah, Scary, baby, Ginger, Posh, Sporty. Who's Sporty Spice?
Who's gonna be Sporty Spice? Who's our sportiest champion?
Oh man, they're adventurous. No.
I mean, well, maybe Dinar.
He's
a dog.
Okay, yeah, I can roll with it.
And Strix for Scary Spice? No. We already decided to Sokka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be better if Azaka was Sporty Spice and Strix was Scary Spice.
That's fair.
Or would it be Smelly Spice?
Dragon Bay?
Dragon Bay Smelly Spice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a tangent.
Yeah.
Ooh. Paradox. I have a question about the gold chest won in the stream raffle. If I choose 7 gold chests from a weekend offer, would I also receive the golden epic that was associated with that chest pack?
It's 7 gold chests of a certain champion.
Certain type.
A certain type?
Yeah.
Everyone's been giving me champions. You would not get the GE with it.
No.
Because I just add those specific chests to the account, not the actual package itself.
Oh, you do that. I
Yeah.
was wondering if it was you or Erica.
Yeah, because if people make tickets, I do tickets.
You do tickets.
So,
Awesome.
the first time I got one, I was like, why am I adding 7 chests to this person? Erica's like, oh, it's stream raffle. It's like, okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay, so, no.
Yeah. So, yes, you would not get the GE. You'll get the 7 chests of that specific type.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, also not sorry, but sorry.
Hey, it's still 7 free chests for
7
whatever
free
champion
chests
you
is
want.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Especially if they're like an out-of-season champion. But that sounds weird. It's like, oh.
Oh, Nick.
Doomed Disney princesses.
Disney princesses? Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. But
Okay, Evelyn could be Cinderella. Yeah.
Evelyn Cinderella, okay. But like, how many Disney princesses are we doing? Because there
It's
are a lot.
Okay, we can break it down a bit more. We can make them like specific ones. You can pick the Disney Princesses of Heart from Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, how about
Okay, yeah, we'll go those ones.
we pulled up a reference. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so Aurora. Evelyn.
Evelyn, yeah, Evelyn's an Aurora.
Yeah.
But more like a self-rescuing Aurora.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not so sleepy Aurora.
No. Merida is definitely Morgane.
Really? Yeah.
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 With
Okay.
the archery.
Yeah.
And the
okay,
like,
okay, I see.
I don't take no sass from no one.
Yeah.
We don't have any. Snow White. Who would be our Snow White?
Who would be our Snow White? They're gonna need a list of champions too.
Zero.
So make it.
Rapunzel. I feel like Havilar is a Rapunzel.
Yeah.
And Farida would be Belle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ariel?
Pocahontas.
Azaka.
Yeah, or maybe Sentry, because it's like I was thinking with the
So from the wild kind of thing.
with the wild and with the flowers.
Nature. Yeah.
Or Mahana. Oh man.
Well, not as Snow White.
Well, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's totally
And
so.
Nom 4D84.
Oh, yeah.
4D84.
Mulan. I feel like Mulan needs to be someone who rocks with the sword.
Sword.
Yeah.
Do we have any female champions that use swords?
Naeli.
Oh yeah.
Ela. Isn't Ela?
Oh, has a giant hammer.
Right.
Minska's Gaston.
Yeah. Makes totally Gaston.
Yeah.
Bruno is my favorite Disney princess. Yes. Or is Bruno? But which one of the 7 doors would Bruno be?
Grumpy.
Grumpy? Yeah. I can see him being grumpy.
Who is your favorite Disney princess?
Elsa.
Elsa?
You can't marry a man you just wet today.
The most realistic.
Yeah.
The most realistic.
The pragmatist.
Yeah.
And like the wicked ice powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Favorite Disney
Oh
princess?
man. It's a tough question. Not too sure actually. Surprisingly, I didn't put a lot of thought into it.
It's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Zeke State.
Rapunzel's is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll match my girlfriend,
yeah.
which is Rapunzel. No,
you
sorry,
can go
I
for
lied. Hers is Ariel.
Oh.
Hers is Ariel, but I'll take Rapunzel.
What about Leia?
Leia?
Technically a Disney princess.
After the fact, yeah. So no, I'm not my favorite though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Darkstrider wants to know, are there any more free familiars planned on the way? Gem familiars, we are planning on adding those when we have more places to put familiars, but it won't be anytime soon. But so
Yeah.
Yes, but not in not immediately.
It's on our radar for something
on
that we
radar.
do want to do. When and what they're going to be, it's going to be a while.
Oh wow. Tompkins 2244. Any plans to give voice lines like during attacks like a yell or one-liner for ultimate acts? Well, that would be
a lot
cool.
of work.
Cool idea.
Yeah.
No plans.
Yeah.
And that would be difficult to add a lot of.
Yeah. So I think a lot of that would boil down to having to be stuff from like those specific like owners of the character.
Yeah.
Right.
And well, also just like we don't have voice studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden everyone going,
Yeah. So, yeah. That would be cool, but no plans. Darkstrider 193. Are there any plans to review the difficulty rating on missions? Some that I say easy or definitely not easy.
the assassin one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what their difficulty rating check is like your favor, right? So if it assumes you have enough favor to do it, it'll then change from easy to medium or challenging.
But
and
it's not a perfect system, or where it's not a perfect system.
Yeah. It's something that's been on the radar for it to look into. Maybe we want to update it to be things like like checking your item levels, like what kind of champions you might have, like what do we think is like a best set of champions for this area. So it's a lot of work to adjust it all. So just the kind of the blanket overall is just your favorite right now. So,
Yeah.
So it assumes that if you have enough favor, if you can get the gold, then you can just fill your slots and just go on, right?
But it's also we're saying that we know it's not.
It's not perfect.
It's
yeah.
not perfect. It's not working great right now. So
Visions of Strahd, one of the patron variants, which is like even if it says you can't beat it.
you can't beat it.
I think that's one of them. Cause it's like you only get specific champions, and then it's like you only get the first like 9, and then most of them are gone due to the patron variants.
For me, I think it was Simral. I had no, it wasn't Simral. It was Midwinter that I had the infamous assassin.
Yeah.
And it says like easy, and I'm like, oh, I can totally do this on stream. And I'm like,
No.
I tried to set it up, and I'm like, I can't do this and stream at the same time.
Yeah.
Like some people, like Gar, can do it, but they're answering fewer.
It took Gar a long time just to get through the first couple of areas, though.
Yeah.
A lot of that, I think what I did with it, I just dumped a bunch of contracts out, just enough to get DPS champions. That was something that I got a lot of tickets from. Actually, was like, I got a lot of tickets about like, why aren't my champions attacking? Like, why isn't Artemis attacking their champions? It's like they have to be DPS champions. That's the push for it.
But we're where it's imperfect. And, yeah.
The Queen from Alien is not owned by Disney, therefore.
Alien
Queen, my favorite Disney princess.
I mean, that is a choice for a Disney princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strahd is Vincent. Yeah, Vincent Price is the ultimate vampire.
Yeah.
He would make them the best voice for Strahd.
Well, yeah, Christopher Lee is just like amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Queen would be more like a Maleficent type character to replace Aurora. That's a decent comparison. I like it. Okay.
Hello, Chris.
Hello. Thanks very much for joining us.
Is this the
drum roll? Yes, it's for the raffle.
Which one? Is this the Project Runway?
Project Runway.
Drum roll. Come on, Nightbot.
Okay.
Nightbot. We're so focused on this now. Don't take it away from us, Nightbot. Nightbot's been slow.
So what other terrible, quote unquote, terrible, television shows do you watch? Or what are you watching right now?
What is on? I have a guilty. I think everybody has this
pleasures.
guilty pleasure. Is home renovation shows.
Yeah.
My TV is like always on Home and Garden, so it's always like some renovation shows, and I found myself just like sitting there and watching it.
I didn't know this about you.
It's not my choice.
Sure.
In terms of good shows, we just started watching. Oh my god. We just started watching. We're on the 3rd season of The Expanse. Mm-hmm. I'm so mad I didn't start watching this beforehand. Like, it's so good. Every day I make dinner, I get home, like, hey, you wanna? She's like, oh, I don't want to watch The Expanse right now. I'm like, no, we're gonna watch The Expanse right now. So I'm hooked on it. Like, it's got me hooked.
It's hard to watch something with someone though, because it's like you need to watch it together,
Yeah.
or else
we try to keep most of our shows together because that's like our together time and stuff. We do watch a lot of anime together as well, so that's like if it's not not Project Runway, Project Runway. If it's not The Expanse, we're usually watching like the weekly animes that's been coming out, like Crunchyroll and stuff. So,
have you watched Samurai Champloo?
I have no, I have not. No, it's an older one. Yeah,
that's probably my favorite anime.
Really?
Yeah.
I started on Naruto like way back in the day. Yeah. I remember my stepsister came with like a stack of like DVDs, and I was like, "Here, watch this," and I was like, "Ninjas! I love it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for me. Samurai Champloo is my favorite anime, but I am currently rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh.
I just hit season 2 again.
Oh yeah,
It'd be nice to like go back.
Soul Eater is really good too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, and the music is great. Like I would just put on that soundtrack from New James. I think I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah. There's a there is.
It's the soundtrack is amazing. It's sort of like I'm not a big hip hop person, but it's like a really chill sort of. It's really great.
Yeah. You more EDM?
Apparently, that's my rep in the company.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you posted. You had that crazy rave you went to, that secret rave.
Oh gosh, I said that, and then okay. So on our Monday staff meeting, we go around and say our highlights from the weekend,
Yeah.
and I, for a moment, lost my filter, and I think it was like I'd been at a company for like a couple weeks.
Oh, it was not that long.
I was like, oh yeah, I went to like a secret pop-up rave, and I'm like, I should not have said that at work.
You went to a what? A pop-up rave?
I'm going into one on Saturday, actually.
Ooh,
But
that's pretty cool.
let's not talk
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, but yeah.
So what is your preferred music then? Like, what do
Well,
you-
I do actually listen to a lot of
Okay.
EDM.
Yeah.
But then I listen to a lot of like rock, indie,
Yeah.
like sort of classic indie. For that, I'm thinking like Fleetwood Mac, but
Yeah.
more
Okay,
modern
favorite band of all
stuff.
time? Go.
That is a really hard question.
What is the one band you can always go back to no matter what?
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac. Okay.
What about you?
Slipknot. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's been like my number one band for the longest time. Yes, Rip, Chester Bennington. Linkin Park was one of my favorite bands for growing up, and they like once I think after the Meteora album, I didn't like they weren't the music I liked as much. But like Hybrid Theory, Meteora, and oh man, there's one in between. I don't remember what it's called. It's been a long time. Oh yeah, I don't remember what it's called. Oh, something. Was
I
it a
don't know.
remix
Not
one?
so much my jam. Super glad
Yeah.
it's your jam.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wrap this
Reanimation. That's it. Thank you.
up. Okay.
That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think we should wrap up because we're just about done.
Wrap up? Oh, yeah.
So
Couple more minutes.
that's our show for Thursday, February 6th, 2020. Thanks so much for joining us and participating in the Idol Champions and Dungeons and Dragons communities. You're all awesome. This show exists because of a number of amazing people behind the scenes, including my co-producer, Erica. Erica, we couldn't do anything without you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
As well as our partners at Dungeons and Dragons, Greg, Bart, Pelham, Allison, Shelding, and Lisa. Take care, champions, and have a wonderful weekend.
Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Bye.